tonight, but you're working late night. We appreciate that, man. Great to have you with us. I said to Joe and Troy, it's crazy that the level you guys play at, you might not be the unbeatable force of nature you used to be, where you drop 40 on people but nobody beats you. Explain it.
At least not yet. At least not yet. We're working on it. We're working on it. Chiefs can't even stick with us on offense, baby. We're gonna keep putting up touchdowns, man. It's fun though.
But that last drive, I mean, give Tampa credit. They had the time and they should. But when you get the ball, there's just inevitability to it. Explain the confidence that you guys are working with. And when this game's done, we're going to have more than the other guys.
Well, it's a culture in KC, man. It's a culture. It starts with Andy Reid. It goes to Spags. It goes to the offensive and defensive leaders that have been in this building winning championships. And from there, you just believe in each other. You got the faith, and then you add a few guys.
I were talking in as we were waiting to come on the air here about New Hopkins, and this is a guy who's played at an incredibly high level during his career, and the conversation we had on Countdown before the game is he doesn't need to be the 23-year-old version of New Confins, who he could be right now, could be a difference maker. We saw that tonight. What has he shown just in a couple of games of what he can be for the Chiefs? I mean, I said it already, he's a swag champ, and that just brings up that just juices everybody in. It gives everybody confidence. It gives everybody the ability just play free and trust the guys next to him. And I was feeling like the old head for a while, but Deha being 2015 draft class as well. We've been able to relate to each other in that regard, and on top of that, it gives Pat somebody he can trust. That's right. Baby Hop is in the builder. The touchdown on the goal line, is that something that Patrick checked to at the line? It looked like my guy Saint Four was, you talk to him, ask him, it looked like something at the line of scrimmage. It looked like a check. No, it was all of the play. I think P might have been calling out where the offensive line was going to in terms of the proction and stuff. But on top of that, I mean, it looked like they were just on the same page, right? And D-Hop has been right on time every single time. And right now, Pat is playing out of his mind right now. Coach Lay's dialing those things up. You guys don't lose football games in this league where you could slip up weekly. We see it happen to really good teams a lot. It happens on a weekly basis. TR, it doesn't happen to you guys. What is the describes and explains the ability for a team who could get fat and happy to stay focused and hungry week in, week out? Yeah, I'm top speaking what you just said. I almost handed it away today a few times, and I'm lucky that my guys were right there for me all. And it's like I said, it's a culture, man. It's a culture set from the big man down, and everybody just believes at all times that we're going to get it done because we've done it in the past. We keep doing it on nights like tonight. I'll tell you what, when Arrowhead is rocking, like it was tonight, man, it's hard to win. It's hard to lose in this place. It's true. That's another thing we were talking about, man. I'm grateful we get to go all across the country. You see incredible places, and there are a lot of great fan bases. The kingdom is different, man. You hear that, baby. It's different. The kingdom is different, baby. And I mean, I don't know how you even quantify what it's worth, but as you walk out here, I know you don't take this for granted, but like if this is, you still got runway here, but we're on the back nine of a career like nights like tonight, and you look around at this place and you walk out of here winners again. So special, man. It's so special. And even outside of here in the communities, when you're doing stuff, trying to help out the communities and be there for like the underserved in the community. Everybody shows up for football games, for events outside of the facility. That's why I love Kansas City and Chiefs Kingdom, who they are, because they always show up, baby. Yeah, and the idea that you've won all these games, and yet there's still room, right? You haven't reached a ceiling. What's that? What's the process like from here until the most important games? And, that ends in New Orleans, right? I know the ultimate goal is that the grind and the goals weekly are what, to just keep getting better. I think that's always the mentality. I keep talking about this culture that Coach Reid has, and he demands a challenge every single week. He puts the challenge in front of the entire team. And from there, you just find ways to keep getting better. It's like all throughout the year, you just keep going up this staircase of success. And by the end of the year, you're playing your best football, man, 14-100. But reports of your demise were greatly exaggerated. I mean, there was some little chatter early in this year, like, what's wrong with Big 87? Like, seems like things are, working out okay lately, huh? We're just working. Baby, we're working, man. We're going up that staircase I was just talking to you about, man. Hopefully by the end of this year, man, we're hosting another trophy, man. Right on. Listen, it's cool to be here in the kingdom. They hung out late to have you stop by it, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, you work late, but not like your girl. She work for like 3-hour shows. You put in a light night at work, man. So you did an incredible job tonight. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Good health. Appreciate you there he is. Dekel tying a career high with 14 catches her last time at a Chiefs game was on October 7th when she watched the reigning Super Bowl champions best the New Orleans Saints Swift support comes 2 days after Travis managed to take a quick break from practice to watch her perform in Indianapolis from the VIP tent alongside Andrea the athlete. 35 was seen smiling and dancing alongside Swift's mom as the star sang So High School, which is thought to be written about him and their relationship. Swift also made her usual lyric change to Karma, singing, "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me," which she frequently does when Kelce is in attendance. Donna has said, "It's been surreal getting to know Swift. It's been a ride." That's for sure, Donna told People last November. "Sometimes I feel I'm on some kind of a different planet. I'm like, what has my life become?" The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be looking to bounce back from their recent skid and will have to do so on the road against the Kansas City Chiefs. In one of the more difficult stadiums to play in around the league, Arrowhead, the Chiefs have been largely propped up this year. Due to their defense keeping them in games, the offense has struggled with the likes of Pacho and Rice out for an extended period, but they have found enough ways to pull out victories for them to get to 7-0. The Buccaneers, meanwhile, are dealing with issues of their own as their defense has been atrocious over the past few weeks and will need them to bounce back in a big way to try and pull this one out on the road. The Bucs' offense is still flying high despite the losses of wide receivers Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. They will look to keep things moving on that side of the ball with limited offensive playmakers on the outside leaning heavily on creativity, the run game, and Baker locating tight end Kate Otten. Follow along with us here at Bucs Game Day as we provide you with minute live game updates of the matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs, 3rd and 3 upcoming after back-to-back rushes from Hunt and Carson. Steele Momes finds a wide opening, Kelce for a gain of 10 yards, and a first down. Moms connects with Xavier Worthy deep for a gain of 32 yards. The catch is under review and ultimately deemed incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs, 3rd and 8 upcoming after a short completion from Mahomes to DeAndre Hopkins. Mahomes is sacked by Vita Vea for a loss of 10 yards, and it will be 4th and 18 for the Chiefs from the Bucs' 41-yard line, and they will punt. Mayfield begins the game with a completion to Kate Otten for a gain of 9 yards on first down, and then Baker checks it off to Rackett White, who breaks a couple tackles for a gain of 11 yards and a first down. 3rd and 7 upcoming after a short rush by Irving and incompletion from Mayfield, who once again put the ball in harm's way. Mayfield's third down pass is incomplete, and the Bucs will be forced to punt. Hardman returns at 33 yards, and the Chiefs will have the ball around midfield. Hardman was injured on the play. Back-to-back completions will give Hopkins 24 yards and a first down. Momes scrambles for a gain of 7 yards and a first down. Hardman is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. A double reverse is read easily by Yaya Diaby, who tackles Worthy for a loss of 10 yards. 2nd and 20 for the Chiefs on 3rd and 16. Momes finds Pin out of the backfield for a gain of 4, and Bucker will come on for the field goal attempt. Butter's 40-yard FG is good, and the Chiefs have the first lead of the game, leading the Buccaneers 3-0 with just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 3rd and 6 for the Bucs. After a short gain by Bucky, Irving Baker is sacked for a loss on 3rd down, but a holding penalty on the defense will give the Bucs 5 yards and an automatic first down at the end of the first quarter. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail the Kansas City Chiefs 3-0 on 3rd and 9. Baker finds Sterling Shepard for a gain of 13 yards and a first down. 1st and goal for the Bucs. Rackett White stutter steps into the